Hey, how's it going?
All right, man. Let's see if you can
Yeah.
see this, but wearing my Anthony Davis shirt here. Hey, that whole Luka trade really took a turn for the worse, huh?
For Dallas, yeah. Not for
Yeah,
the Lakers.
not for the Lakers, but for Dallas.
Yeah.
So they trade Luka. He has no idea, apparently. He even doubles down on that and says, I didn't know anything about it. And then so he starts off a little bit, trying to figure out the system, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, obviously he's playing great now. Anthony Davis, his debut was not bad. I mean, he had like 26
It's great.
points, I think, 16 rebounds, maybe a few blocks or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give the fans over there a little something to look forward to. And then what happens?
He gets hurt.
He gets hurt. And then recently, what, maybe four days ago or something, Kyrie goes down.
Yeah.
Well, maybe just a few days ago, maybe.
Might have been last week or I don't know.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Whatever it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just not looking good for them, it sucks. Clay Thompson goes over there hoping to do something big, and now pretty much the season is shut down. There's no way you're gonna put AD out there at this point. I don't think, if he even gets better.
Well, I don't know. If you get a shot at the playoffs, you're the Dallas GM. Like, you want him out there, man. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But,
I guess it depends on how bad it is, that injury.
yeah.
I don't know what it is exactly that happened to. I
It's
know
a
it was his leg, right?
I think it was a oblique strain. Uh,
Oh damn. Okay.
yeah,
And
but
Kyrie, man, that sucks. That sucks
yeah,
for this
I
guy.
think ACL tear. Yeah,
He's out and then probably out for a little bit of next season, and
yeah,
that's not
probably a
good.
lot of next season. Yeah, because it's
A lot
already
of it. You're
yeah,
right.
because it's already near the end of the season. So
You're right. He might be out the whole year. Who knows?
yeah,
Oof. Yeah, that's harsh. That's harsh. And he's cut out of that same cloth as Kobe, because he went up there and shot those free throws afterwards.
yeah, yeah. Tough to do. Tough to do.
Yeah, people are calling for Nico's head over there. The fans
I,
are like,
they should call for the owner's head too, because the owner was all for it.
yeah, they're really going after him, and I mean, they're not over Luca, obviously, because I heard they just put a mural up over there of Luca. What are you guys doing, man? It's over.
Yeah, yeah. It's
That's so
strange
weird.
timing, man. Yeah, yeah.
So, man, it's just bad. And then I heard they traded another guy. I forget his name. They traded him to the
Yeah,
Sixers.
yeah. Grimes, like Quentin Grimes,
Rick
something like that.
Grimes.
Quentin, Rick, yeah.
Oh, Quentin.
Walking
Quentin.
Dead. Yeah,
So, yeah, and then he goes over there and scores like 44 or something crazy.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, not going good, man. Unfortunately, I heard that
Well,
Nico went to some game. I think it was a college game, and they were like fire Nico, or they were just chanting the whole time.
it's like America when when we play other countries, Canada, they boo us, man.
Yeah.
That's how Nika is.
Well, now every country's gonna boo us, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Going forward here for the next few years.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Um. Yeah. Go ahead.
no, I was just saying it's rough for America, rough for Dallas.
Yeah. Sorry, just trying to turn this up. All right, all right. Hey, let's start this off with a little game for you, real quick. And I was just showing a little appreciation for my guy over here. I don't want him to be injured. This is the reason why I wanted him traded, though. This
No,
is the exact same reason why.
yeah, we no, we love AD.
We love
He,
AD,
yeah,
you know, and He's no chump. I mean,
No,
like we
no.
said, he had a great debut over there. It's just injury prone, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I want him back out there selfishly because I have him in fantasy, man. So it's killing me not having him out there.
Oh no. Hey, well, I want to do a little game with you.
Yeah.
Little rock and roll game. See how well you do.
All right.
Okay. So these are the top selling rock bands of all time. This is all right up your alley. You're gonna know all these, and it's a legit list. So it's like actual uh, top selling of all time. So
Mhm.
we'll just go through the top 10, see how many you can get.
All right. The Beatles.
You got that number one right off the bat, right there.
Yeah.
The Beatles are number one on that list of top selling rock bands of all time.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't beat the Beatles. Uh, Rolling
Hey, some people,
Stones.
by the way, hate the
Hmm.
Beatles. Like,
Yeah.
they just say that there's just I don't know. I don't know why so much hate. You don't have to like them, but the hate's weird.
Yeah. I guess that comes with being number one. I know there's punk bands who talk trash about them, but they're so opposite, than the Beatles. I can see that, but hey, they had great music, great messages. All you need is love. Yeah.
I thought you were
So.
gonna say I know that feeling, being up top and hated.
Yeah, with our basketball team.
Oh man. Oh, okay. What was your next guess? I missed it.
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones come in at number 6. The list.
All right. Nirvana.
Nirvana is not on the top
Not
10
in the
of
top
all
10.
time.
All right.
Maybe they just weren't around enough.
Yeah, they didn't
Maybe.
have a long run.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me think. Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin came in at number 3 on the
All
list.
right.
I'm curious to see if you're gonna get number 2. I don't think you're gonna get number 2.
No.
I don't think so, but we'll see.
Queen.
Queen. Yeah, I would have probably guessed that. Queen's not in the top 10.
Oh no, top 10.
No,
All right.
he's all in that area.
All right. Let's go with something newer. Green Day.
Green Day is not.
No. All
Nope.
right.
You got to think back in those Zeppelin and Stones days,
Stones.
somewhere around that.
Okay. The Eagles.
Oh wow, number 2. I didn't think you were gonna get that one.
Yeah. Not one of my favorites, but yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
people like the Eagles. Yeah.
yeah, number 2 on the list. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, and 6 thus far.
All right. Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, great guess. Number 10.
Yeah. I saw them with my mom before. Great band. Yeah.
I would not have guessed Fleetwood, to be honest with you.
No.
So good pull, good pull.
Yeah. This one might not be up there, but I like them. Boston.
Oh yeah, Boston is not up there. No,
No. Okay.
no.
I gotta think about selling bands. So mostly 70s, huh? 70s.
It's gonna be it's gonna be because I don't know that records really sell today. Everyone's just streaming everything.
Yeah, that's
So you gotta
true.
think 70s, 80s. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Let's see what else.
Just think rock and roll, man.
Rock
I would
and-
just think like KLOS. What do these guys play? It's all that shit.
Yeah, well now it's the stuff we used to listen to.
I know, I know,
Now it's like 90s and
bro. You're so right.
2000s.
That's so true. I
We're so
know.
old.
Wait, they're playing No Doubt? What?
Yeah. What about Sticks?
Styx is not on there.
Not on there.
Let me give you a clue here. One band has a color in it.
A color.
Another band replaced, I think, the front guy once.
That's so many bands, man.
I know, but to replace the front guy and still remain, it's kind of
Yeah,
tough.
yeah, it is. Oh, AC/DC.
AC/DC number 4. So you got number 1, 2, 3, and 4. 6 and 10 so far.
That may have been the best concert I ever went to, man. AC/DC at Dodger Stadium.
Really? Is this recent?
No, it was
In the 70s?
not that far, man. It was like 7, 8 years ago or something, man. But
Okay.
the speakers, they had these giant speakers everywhere, and the whole stadium would just like rumble with their songs, man. It was cool.
Wow. Okay.
Let's see. Okay, a color.
Yeah, one of them is color, 2 words. Then you've got, let's see.
Well, this isn't a color, but Rush. Is Rush up there?
Rush is not up there.
Let's see.
I'm gonna give you number 11. I wrote it down because they just missed the top 10, but U2 came in at number 11.
U2. I was never a big U2 fan. I don't know.
I wasn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I get it. They've got some good stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's top selling, so obviously they have a lot and they sold a lot, and they were right around that time too. So
yeah.
not my favorite either.
Color, I keep thinking Green Day.
I'll tell you number 12.
Oh,
I wrote that
Blue
one.
Oyster Cult? Was it Blue Oyster
Cult?
No.
Okay. No, it's more of a girly color.
Oh, Pink?
Yeah.
Oh, Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Number 5. So
I was never huge into them either. What about you?
No, I was not either. But I like songs from all these guys.
Yeah. They all have good stuff. But
yeah, they all have songs that I like, but no, I never really got into them like that.
Yeah.
Like Fleetwood Mac, same. I think they have several good songs, but never really got into it. I like it when they come on. I like the songs, but yeah. I'm gonna give you number 12. I wrote that one down too. Journey came in at number 12.
Oh, I love me some Journey, man.
Yeah.
This past year, Olivia and I went to see Journey at SoFi Stadium. We got a suite, and yeah, it was really cool, man. The sound was great.
When was this?
August. In August.
Oh, okay. Recent, and they were pretty good then.
They were awesome, man. And then there was some whole controversy about like some other concert. Someone took footage of of the singer, and I guess it didn't sound good in that clip. And then there was this whole backlash, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna quit Journey now because of this." And I don't know whatever happened with that.
Didn't obviously, right?
I guess.
Okay, so you just need number 7, number 8, number 9.
All right, those guys. Okay. Let me think. Rock and roll.
Yeah, rock. I mean, one's pretty heavy. The other one's
heavy. Metallica.
Yeah, Metallica number 8. That's the heavier one I was thinking of, and then the other one can be heavy, but they also have their little like ballads, and they do. They're in movies a lot. Their music.
In movies, Ozzy Osbourne.
Not Ozzy. You have 7 and 9 left.
7 and 9.
I'll give you a clue. It starts with an A.
Aerosmith.
One word. Aerosmith.
Yeah. I'm not an Aerosmith fan either, man.
Yeah, I like. Same thing. I like a lot of their songs, but never really got into it like that. So I'm not gonna play a whole album or anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Some songs are pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
You
Def
don't like
Leppard.
uh
No,
no,
no. Okay.
not Def Leppard. Good guess, but no. With Aerosmith, you don't like any other stuff? Just in general?
I, I love their first big hit. What was that called?
Like in the back in the 70s?
In the '70s. Yeah, when he was really young.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think I know which song you're talking about. If it's the
yeah,
same one, I love that song as well. I
yeah,
just don't remember the freaking name.
yeah. I can't remember the name either. Uh,
Guys, if you know the
Dream
song,
on,
comment. What is it?
dream on, dream
Dream on,
on,
dream on.
dream
Thank you.
on.
Okay, I
Yeah,
was gonna
yeah.
have people freaking comment.
I love that song. And
Great.
then when they blew up in the '90s and they had all those videos, I was like,
Not for me.
not for me. Yeah,
Yeah, there was some lovey-dovey stuff going on in there, a little softer.
yeah,
But yeah, that song is great. I love it too.
yeah.
Yeah, and he does have a crazy voice.
He does. He does. I heard he can't tour anymore because his vocal cords are
Oh, they're
done.
dust. Oof,
Yeah, yeah.
that's not good.
No.
You got one more, two words, starts with a V.
Van Halen.
Van Halen.
I love some Van Halen. I've seen them a few times. Too bad Eddie's gone, man. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's the top 10. Um, what would you say is your favorite out of those?
Van Halen.
It's Van Halen?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Eddie to me was the greatest guitar player ever, man. And those riffs, and then they even with like they had three different singers, and I loved songs from all three of them. I know Gary Sharon, like nobody cared about that time, but I saw him in concert with him too, and he was great too, man. And
Yeah.
yeah, they just have so many great songs across like all the eras, man. So yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, like we were saying earlier, it's hard to stay there when when you switch out the main dude. Sometimes it's tough.
Yeah, yeah, and then they totally changed it up with Sammy Hagar. They had some softer stuff. But Sammy, a lot of people don't like the Sammy era, but he was actually the better vocalist. Like he had a whole big range where David Lee did not.
Hmm.
But the classic songs were with David Lee, so people love that stuff. But I love the Sammy stuff too. So I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah. It's difficult to see the change.
yeah,
You see it with bands now, and Linkin Park is
yeah,
doing it now.
yeah.
And
But
they didn't even go with the guy.
yeah, girl. Yeah.
They went with the
Well,
female.
it's hard to hit those high notes, man. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh yeah, he had that voice too that was
Oh,
just crazy. To be able to scream and then just sing and then scream right away again was pretty
yeah.
remarkable.
Yeah. You don't realize until you try it, like how hard scream singing is. Like, you think, oh, you just scream or something. No, it's
No.
hard, man.
You can scream, you sound like an
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But this girl I heard her a couple times. She's not bad. She's
I,
actually pretty
I
good.
like her. I like her. I mean,
She's pretty good.
and for the people who are upset about it, like, what would you
But
rather the band just not do anything?
yeah,
Like,
what are you gonna do?
yeah,
I mean, if you don't want to
yeah,
listen, then don't listen. I mean,
yeah.
usually how it goes. What's the there's another one. Oh, Rome,
Rome, yeah, yeah,
right?
Sublime with Rome.
Yeah.
But I heard now they're going with the original Sublime singer's son. Now he's gonna be the singer. But
Oh, I did hear something like that. Yeah. I guess
yeah, I
he's
think they've done
performed with
some
them.
shows. Yeah, yeah, I've heard that they've done some stuff. Yeah,
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. Yeah, it sucks for Rome.
Yeah,
It's like, wait,
yeah,
what?
yeah. I'm sure he can catch on with someone. He's a big name now. He can find somebody.
Yeah. Do you think though that like now he's just that guy though, as opposed to kind of like how do you just switch to another band? It'd be tough. You may have to start your own maybe.
Yeah.
as opposed to taking over someone else's band or something. Because
Well, there's been other people who've done that too when somebody passes, like, Scott Weiland died in STP, and then Chester from Linkin Park came over and did STP, and then he died, and then they switched him out with someone else,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess it could work. It could work. It just seems weird. I guess
it
it's not
is.
quite the same in music as it is in like a TV show where like Urkel's always Urkel now.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you're a lawyer? You're not a lawyer. You're freaking Urkel, dude. It's hard in TV to like brush off that initial character that you made so huge pop
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah, I think it was tougher back in the day, like, yeah, with Urkel or Carlton,
You think? You're probably right.
because
No,
because
you
now
are. You're right.
because now TV and film crosses over more. Like, people back then, you didn't go from one to another. You were just like, okay, you're only a TV actor, and if you have that character like Urkel, like, yeah, you're not getting another job. But
Mhm.
nowadays, you go do an indie film. You can do whatever the heck you want in an indie film. You don't have any studio boss telling you not to do it.
Yeah, very true. Also, there wasn't that much going on back then, like there is now. So it's like
Yeah, yeah,
if you win another show, everyone's gonna recognize you. Right now, you can be on a movie on Apple, and
yeah,
you know, there's so much to do that, like you said, you
yeah.
can do just about anything, and then you're not maybe Urkel's still gonna be Urkel,
But
but
like
other people,
like today, is there even someone like a Urkel today? It's like it doesn't happen now,
I
I don't.
just don't, I don't, I don't think so, man. I mean, sort of like, just not to that extent. No,
Yeah.
no, I don't think so because you were talking about the show that you love with you're now watching the when he was a kid serial killer. I can't think of the
Oh,
name.
Dexter.
So
Dexter.
Dexter, you see that guy and you're like, dude, that's freaking Dexter. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that's him.
Yeah.
But it's not Urkel. You're right about that. It's just not to that extreme.
Yeah.
Because back then they were just like we said, there was just a few shows, just a few things going on. So you were that character, man. It must have been tough for him.
Yeah. Yeah. But Screech too, man.
Hmm.
Screech.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, because to everyone, you're that guy. It's not a character. Oh, there's Urkel. Yeah.
Yep, there's Urkel, there's Screech, yeah, all these guys, man.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I think different time.
Yeah.
What about well, he kind of changed it up. Al Bundy,
Yeah.
you go, dude, that's Al Bundy. But when he did, oh crap, what's it called?
Which
Oh
one?
damn, I can't think of the show that he was on for freaking 14 years after that.
Oh,
Whatever it just ended not
Modern
that long ago.
Family.
Modern Family, dude, he was so good in that. It was awesome. I didn't watch it like that, but I watched several episodes, and every time I watched it, it was a really good show, and he was awesome.
Yeah, he's done so much, and I heard, like, he was a real football player too, and he was in some big game, and yeah, some NFL player played with him or something.
But yeah, 4 touchdowns, dude.
Yeah,
Come on. And he was apparently a dramatic actor before he even did Married with Children. He
yeah,
hadn't even
yeah, he
been
did a
doing
lot.
comedy, from what I heard.
Yeah, yeah,
So anyway, well, we're already talking about shows. Why not just get into some
yeah.
popcorn reels?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to start it off?
All right. Let's see. Should I start it off with something good or something I didn't like?
Something you didn't like.
All right. The monkey.
Okay. I think I used to
Yeah.
have that thing as a kid. I just go boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, yeah, they had to change it because apparently Disney took the rights to the Thimbles,
Oh
so
my God,
they
bro.
couldn't use that. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so this was by the director of Long Legs. Did you ever see Long Legs?
No, you mentioned it though.
Yeah. I really love that horror movie. I did a review on Film Thread, starring our pal Nicolas Cage as a really
Yes.
creepy guy.
Yep.
So that movie is really creepy. It's got a whole atmosphere to it. So I thought maybe this monkey thing, about a family gets this monkey, and it's like a curse. Anytime it plays its drums, like somebody dies, and you don't know who it's going to be. It could be anyone. And so this family ends up with all kinds of tragedy because it kills, it kills their mom, it kills a bunch of people. And so I thought maybe, okay, maybe it's gonna be creepy too, but like they tried to put like silly kind of humor in there, like a
Mm,
lot of it, and
a lot of it.
yeah, and it just didn't work for me because I didn't find it funny, and then it wasn't scary at all with all this humor in it. Like so, it,
Mhm.
it was just off the tone. Like to me, like I've seen other people online and say, "Oh, this is the greatest movie ever," and like it got 70 something percent from the critics and only 50% from the audience. Uh, and I'm more with the audience here. I just I couldn't get into it, man. Like the mix of trying to put all this humor in with like all these people dying, like
Mhm.
dark comedies can do that, and they can be funny, but I just didn't think it was funny or scary. So it's like, what are we even doing here?
Yeah, -2 on that one.
Yeah. I mean,
Shrek 2.
yeah. I mean, it's not like horrible, but it just compared to other horror movies you could be watching. I'll be talking about another one in a minute that I enjoyed much more, that had humor and I thought was actually funny. So
Okay. Yeah. I didn't see it. Obviously, where'd you watch it?
theater, movie
In
theater.
theater.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, if you're gonna kill a bunch of people and have a bunch of humor in it, I don't know how that would even. Is there a movie like that that works? How does that even work?
Well,
I
yeah,
understand having some funny stuff in it, and I'm cool with that because, yeah, I mean, oh, a little funny moment here and there. Even like Chucky had a couple of those, you know.
yeah. Well, yeah. The movie I'm going to talk about, Hard Eyes, actually pulls it off. It's very difficult to do that. Like the Evil Dead, very few directors can pull that off. Like can mix humor with horror, and I asked Sam Raimi about that, the director of Evil Dead at WonderCon, like how do you do that? And you know, he kind of pushed it off, like
He was
I
like,
have all
"Oh,
this
what?
stuff.
Oh, there's an airplane."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Well, okay, so let me tell you about the one that I saw, man. It was kind of ridiculous. In fact, it's called The Ridiculous Six. I asked you about it. You said you never even seen it.
no.
It's stupid funny, okay? It's
Okay.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
2015. I we finally, said, just throw it on. Let's see what happens. And of course, he's got everybody. He's got Snyder and Buscemi's in there, Terry Crews, Luke Wilson, Nick Nolte, Spade, Whitney Cummings, Trejo's in it, Vanilla Ice is in it. A bunch of people, man. Lovitz is in it. It's about Adam Sandler. He's an orphan. He's raised by a Native American, and he's taught all these survival skills.
Mm.
He finds his father who gets taken, and so now he's out to save him of like an imminent death. Like, so he's just like, I gotta go find him and go on this journey to go get him back, because that's his father. He just found him, and on the way there, he meets uh his half brothers, 5 of them. So like Terry Crews is one of them. It's so stupid. But he finds them and they all have like their own little special skill. And so anyway, so he gets them all together to say, let's go find our father. We should go save him. And they do. They gotta like find money to pay the bad guys off and blah blah blah. So it just kind of moseys along with like this joke after joke, with fight scene after fight scene. And I don't know, we enjoyed it. It was cool. I mean, it's nothing special or anything, but uh, it's got its funny moments for sure.
I was gonna say, where does it rank with other Sandler comedies? Like,
Ooh,
like where do you put it?
it's definitely not up there with the ones that we love.
Hmm.
It's just a fun little funny movie, dude. Obviously, I think it's making fun of like Tarantino's.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
so you
think.
relate. Yeah.
Something like that. The
Yeah.
Ridiculous Six.
Yeah, Ridiculous Six, yeah.
So I would say watch it. It's pretty funny, dude. There's funny stuff in it.
So probably more like Sandler's done a lot of Netflix movies recently, so more like those Netflix movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. All right. The next film is the one I mentioned, Hard Eyes.
Yes.
So this is about a serial killer, Hard Eyes. You see him right there, who he kills on Valentine's Day, and he tries to only kill couples. Like he tries to find people in love.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
like this guy already.
yeah, yeah. And it's just so funny because it blends the rom-com with horror. Because
You should take out people that make out in public. I'm sick of this
he,
shit.
he does that. He does that. He
Oh
looks
yeah.
for
No more
people.
making out, heavy making out in public. It's weird.
Yeah, yeah. People be making out, and then all of a sudden, like an arrow goes through their head or something. Like.
Sweet.
Yeah, and so everyone knows about them. They're terrified, and there's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son plays the main guy. I think Mason Gooding. I forget his name, something like that.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Jr.
Junior, yeah. uh, but yeah, him and this girl who he works with, they have this chemistry, and they're supposed to be working on this project. And Hard Eyes is after him because outside of a restaurant on Valentine's Day, they kissed because they were trying to make it. The girl was trying to make it look like they're a couple in front of her ex. She's trying to make her ex jealous. She ran into him. So then Hard Eyes is after him the whole time, and
What a stupid name.
yeah, it is a stupid name.
It just sounds weird. You say, "Oh, Hard Eyes goes after him." You're like,
Yeah,
"What?
yeah.
That's
But
not scary."
yeah, but my favorite scene is just this really strange. I've never seen anything like this. So they're at this drive-in movie theater. You know, Hard Eyes is like after people there, and they jump into this other couple's car to hide, and the couple's in the back, and you hear them making all these noises and stuff. Like while the main couple is like having this this like touching moment together, in rom-coms where they're finally connecting, and they're doing this, and you hear all these like raunchy noises, and they're saying all like spank me, like
Oh,
it,
sweet.
it was just funny and silly, and and you throw in a serial killer in there, and it worked. It worked, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
What was he scary or no?
Like not
It's
for
not. It's not meant to really be like a scary movie per
well
se. It's just more like,
well the deaths are gory. Like if you're looking for
oh,
gore,
okay.
like
So more gore.
there's gore, yeah.
Mm,
So, but to me, not scary, but
hmm.
some people may find that scary because a killer chasing people and it's gory, and yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Because gore doesn't always necessarily mean it's gonna be super scary either.
No. Yeah, I didn't find it scary. I found it more funny than anything, and yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
liked about it.
yeah, hard eyes. Okay.
But yeah. Yeah.
Watch out, man. Hard eyes is gonna come get you.
And hey, uh, I bet this is gonna become a franchise now, you know, they'll be doing more of
Yeah.
these. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
we'll see this guy on Halloween, I'm sure.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, one of those.
One of those, yeah.
All right, all right. I got one more for you. Another silly movie. Although not quite as silly as the last one, Vacation Friends. I think I think John Cena just looks like a big goofball, man. He just looks like a goofy dude, bro. He's got a
Yeah, he
weird
does.
body. Like, I don't know. Yeah. We asked him to come on and he said no, so I'm talking shit now. But yeah, John Cena, super goofy dude. It's called Vacation Friends. And it's about a
Hey,
couple that go to this resort
hey,
and
hey, Cena's cool, man. He'd probably come on.
may- maybe you would, maybe. But it's Marcus and Emily who Marcus, the dude with the glasses there, he's gonna propose to his girlfriend. And they get to their room and it gets flooded. All this water comes in from up above. So they go down to the front desk. They say, "We have no other rooms." Cena and his girl, Meredith Hagner, they play Ron and Kayla. They're standing behind this couple and they hear this and they go, "Hey, why don't you guys just come stay with us? It's a big suite, plenty of room." Reluctantly, obviously, you're gonna have some random couple saying, "Come stay with us." You're gonna think twice, but they do, and they find out first of all that they were the ones that were above them, and their jacuzzi overflowed and went into their room. But not only that, they quickly realize that they're kind of crazy. They're really open. They're really out there, and they spiked their drinks. I think it was cocaine or something. I don't know. I didn't know you drink cocaine, but okay. Maybe
Don't
it
you
was
know,
something else.
man?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of that, but maybe it was some other substance. I can't remember. But either way, it goes along where they get them to open up a little bit and get a little more loose and quit being so uptight, and where they like jump off a cliff into the water, they smoke a little weed, this sort of stuff. Um, and then later on, they finally get to the marriage part, where I guess they're back home and they're gonna get married, but they never invited the other two because they're too freaking wild. But they find out about it. They show up to the wedding, and it just gets a little crazier then. And so, just another one that's fun, pretty cool, some funny stuff. Cena looks super goofy, uh, as you can see in the picture there.
Yeah.
Goofy dude with the weird body, but yeah, it's cool. It was good, man.
That
We
that
enjoyed it.
sounds like that sounds like when your girl got me to do the gummy at the
Like the
concert.
gummies,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, dude, open up, man. Come on, open up your eyes, bro.
I'm just tripping the whole time.
Yeah, but you knew it was coming. These two didn't
Yeah,
know. They just
yeah,
like threw
yeah,
crap
yeah.
in their drinks and
In their drink, yeah.
yeah. And then eventually they're like, come on, just smoke a little weed. Like just, do something. And they did, and they actually had a great time doing this with them. They really enjoyed it. They were just too crazy for them to have at their wedding. So that's when more fun starts when they just show up.
Yeah. And this is on Netflix?
That was on Netflix. Is it Netflix? Oh crap. Why didn't I write that down? It was Netflix or Prime, one of the two.
Okay.
Sorry, should have written that down. I don't know why I didn't. I mean, it only got like a 60% on Rotten Tomatoes, so you know,
Yeah.
nothing great about it, but funny.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that's what you're in the mood for, you know?
That's it.
Yeah. And then,
What else? You got another one?
yeah, I got, Mickey
All right.
17. So this is a sci-fi movie with Robert Pattinson. It's in the future. He signs up for this program where if you die, they print you out again. They use all kinds of waste and human waste to to print you out, like in one of those printers,
A
and
3D printer.
3D printer, yeah. So he goes on all these dangerous missions. They go to this ice planet that took them like 5 years to get to this planet. So they send him out on every dangerous thing he can do. So he dies first, because they just print out another one. So that they get to number 17, and then he survives where everyone thought he would have died. Like there's these worm alien like creatures that they must have eaten him, but they saved him. So they print out another one of these guys, and it turns out there's like all these rules against having multiples. Uh, so they're trying to figure out like, okay, which one of us is gonna die then, and their personalities are different. And the head of this mission is Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk. He plays this big jerk, like he's Trump or something, like just giving everyone orders and just being a dick. and
He
and
hates Trump, by the way.
What?
He hates Trump, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've
yeah, he
seen
does. He
his.
does. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very active. Yeah, but this is just a funny original movie, man. It's by the director who did Parasite, that won the Oscar a few years ago. I like this better than Parasite because it's got the whole sci-fi thing, and Mickey's just a likable dude. He's like this loser his whole life, and just trying to figure out where he fits in the world. And it just kind of talks about life and death, and it's funny, and yeah, the kind of original movie you don't see very often anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
You
like
definitely don't see that original stuff. Even when you
yeah,
watch something, it's like it's sort of like what you did with the monkey one.
yeah,
We've seen that before where somebody dies if something happens, it just hasn't
mhm,
been a monkey that hits a drum.
yeah, yeah,
You know? It's like,
yeah,
oh, if you even sneeze, somebody's gonna die type stuff.
yeah,
So that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about the premise, you could think like, oh, Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise, where he keeps coming back to life. Um, but they do it in such a different way. Like he's got a girlfriend, and he sees his other version of himself with his girl, and he's getting jealous. Like, he's and then and then it ends up they're about to have a threesome, and then some other girl interrupts them, and
All right. You saw this
yeah,
in the theater?
yeah, in the theater, in the theater,
Cool. He's
yeah,
dying to save mankind. All right.
yeah, because the Earth is the Earth is dying from what we've been doing it to it, so people are trying to find another planet, so
Okay. Cool.
yeah, yeah,
It's almost like the oh crap, I forget what that show was. Where all the kids go up to well, they all live in outer space and they have to come down to Earth to see if they could even live here again because it went to shit.
mm,
What the hell was that thing called? Whatever. Anyway, that was a good premise to a show too. I really like that show, and I can't remember what it's called. I talked about it on here before. So,
yeah,
um, got anything else before we get out?
yeah. Did you
Anything
what?
interesting or any new bumps or anything?
No, I'm all good, man. I told you.
Okay, good. As I, are
Uh,
you okay with that? Everything's fine.
yeah, yeah. Everything's good. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's something to worry about at the time. Yeah, but yeah, it's
Okay. Cool. Cool. I know people are like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, go back a couple of episodes.
Yeah, 2 episodes ago, you're Jason's scary story. Much more scary than that monkey.
Yeah, but yeah, I got a couple things like there's something I feel so bad about, man. I've been doing a lot of interviews lately. Two interviews, I mess up black people's names, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, I interviewed a Charger running back, Kimani Vidal, and I called him Kumani Vidal because
Oh,
that's just how I saw his name in my head. I don't.
no.
And he didn't even tell me anything.
Oh, he
Like,
didn't.
no. But I realized it after, and then I'm interviewing the director of My Dead Friend Zoe, which hey, everyone go see that. It's in theaters, but not as many theaters now. But great movie. But I'm interviewing the director, and I'm talking about that story I told on here about a meeting. I said Sonakia Martin Green, and he corrects me. Oh, Saniqua. Oh man, like
Oh
yeah,
no.
oh yeah. I've been saying it wrong. I was
Wait,
like,
so but hadn't you already talked to her prior to this?
oh, I met her in
S-
person.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
never said the name?
No, I never
Oh, okay.
said her name. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
Soniqua.
Yeah. So sorry, Saniqua.
Sorry, Sonokia.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Kimani. And
Sorry,
people
Kimani.
usually mess up his last name because his last name is Vidal, so everyone thinks it's Vidal,
Vidal,
like
but Vidal.
Vidal Sassoon. But
Yeah.
I watch the Chargers broadcasts all the time, and Matt Money Smith always makes it a point. No, it's the Vidal. That's the way you say it.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, not too big a deal. I'm sure
Yeah, nothing. But
they're okay with it. At
yeah,
least he corrected you, the second guy.
yeah. At least the second guy corrected me.
Soniqua. She seems super cool.
Yeah. Super cool.
That was a cool moment you guys had, man.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. The director, I don't. I was going on about the story. To me, I don't know if it was in my head, but he looked like a little annoyed that I'm like going on about this story.
Did you rewatch it?
Yeah, I did.
And you
Like,
still felt that way?
yeah, I felt like he had a little look like what, like okay,
Like, I'm the one that's here type of thing?
yeah.
Ah, dang.
But hey, but he's a cool guy too. I'm not trying to say anything about him.
No, of
No,
course
no.
not. Of course not.
But but the other thing was the Oscars. Did you watch the Oscars?
I didn't watch it, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like your thing. Uh,
I didn't watch it. I've watched plenty in the past.
yeah,
I haven't been watching award shows period in a long time.
yeah,
It used to be a thing, like, oh, yeah, cool.
yeah,
Can't wait for this. MTV Awards, all this different stuff, and I'd watch everything, but just don't anymore.
yeah, yeah. I think everyone did, and then it just didn't become as popular anymore.
Mm.
Yeah, Conan was the host. Conan was great. He was hilarious. But yeah, there were stretches where long stretches where they didn't have Conan, and they'd have a musical number that they didn't need, or it went on for too long. It went on for too long. But
Yeah.
yeah, I wanted to bring up another story about someone that was in the In Memoriam segment.
Oh
Jeff.
no.
No, well, there is Gene Hackman. We could talk about the craziness with that,
Uh-huh.
but Jeff Pania, screenwriter, director. He was married to Aubrey Plaza.
Yes.
Yeah, so I I feel like a dick, man. Like I didn't. So his very last movie in 2022, I think it was. I wrote a review. I was pretty harsh. and he was depressed and committed suicide.
Because of you?
I wouldn't say it's because of me, but
Of course not. Oh, you should have saved this for Emma and Dick.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, like
I heard about that, man. That was terrible.
yeah, and I wasn't the only one who didn't like that movie, but still, like
I
I don't
think
like,
I don't think that yeah. This
yeah,
is somebody. If you go that far as to do that to yourself, bro, it's something you've been struggling for a very long time.
yeah, yeah. But just the thought of like him being in that place already, and then like okay, and then you see these
Reading everyone's shit.
reading everyone's shit, and then I say I had some harsh comment that's on Rotten Tomatoes, or whatever, and you see that, and it can't help if you see that, like
I can't help it. That's what you do for a living too.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you're gonna get critiqued all over the place. This is what it is. If you do
yeah.
movies, there's people that are gonna say something about it. TV shows, anything. If you're in the spotlight, somebody's gonna say something about it. I'm not saying it's either right or wrong, but that's just the way it is.
That's true. And I think I've approached things differently since then. Like most times now, I'll just skip the review if I don't like it that much. Like all right, I'll skip it. It's like if you don't have anything good to say, okay, I'm not going to say anything at all then. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know, man.
but like if I go on here, if I post something on social media, like yeah, I'll say I didn't like this movie, but to kind of trash
To like
something,
trash it, I think that's the point. Yeah, because I don't think you
yeah,
should stop doing it. That's what you do. You should, if you don't
yeah,
like something, you should say it. The trash part maybe is yeah.
yeah, yeah, because yeah, the way I said it was harsh, yeah,
Mhm.
and if I don't like something, I can't, yeah, it's
Like you'd have to be brutal about it.
yeah, yeah,
Maybe just point out things you didn't enjoy about it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's we all do it. It's we're gonna point out stuff we don't like about things, things that we do like about it,
yeah.
and you don't have to do it in a shitty way.
No, and these are people's lives. It's their art. It's what they've been dreaming of. And sometimes it doesn't turn out the way they want to. It's not one person making a movie. It's a big team of people, and if one piece, it's like a sports team. If one piece isn't working, then the whole thing can fall apart.
Sure.
So yeah,
Yeah,
and
I wouldn't
then
take it too bad, man.
yeah, and then the Gene Hackman thing. Have you heard the latest about that?
So the last I heard was that his wife died first,
Mhm.
and
A
she
week.
might have been dead for like about a week
Yeah,
before he even died. And apparently he has Alzheimer's,
yeah,
and so he might not even have known that she was gone.
yeah,
That's the
or
last I
didn't.
heard. Oh, and the dog died too. What the hell?
Yeah, the dog died too. Yeah, yeah, and the wife. It was a rare. It was some kind of rodent
Hmm.
infection, like feces or something, like got in the air or
Yeah,
whatever it was. Like
something that comes from rodents is what I heard.
yeah, excrement.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wow.
and that's super rare. And she died that way, and then it's terrible. He's not in a state where he can do it. She's his caretaker, and it sounds like a horror movie to me. You're walking around with
Mhm.
your dead wife, and you don't know what the hell is going on. You can't take care of yourself, and your dog's
Yeah.
your dog's dying. Like
How weird.
yeah,
And then what? I mean, you're eating through this, right? Like you have to eat. So what? You just
well, did he? I don't.
I don't know.
Maybe he didn't even eat because yeah,
And I guess he was in an advanced stage. Because isn't that, I don't really know that much about it, but isn't it that at times you kind of come back and you remember stuff? So like maybe
Well,
during that you could have been like, maybe I need to like call somebody or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works,
well,
to be
I
honest.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like I know like it can be like some people you still remember, some you don't, or but yeah, I don't know if you come in and come out. I'm not sure. Yeah.
There's a guy that I watch. I just kind of watch his reels, Instagram. I don't know, Facebook, whatever it is. But his dad has it,
Hmm.
and he'll video that for like a good 6 minutes worth. And the dad, like,
Hmm.
he's like in sort of like in and out.
Okay.
He's just like, well, is this my house? And he goes, no, dad, this is my house. This is our house. You live with me now. He's like, oh, do I have to go to work? He's like, no, dad, you're retired. Oh, what about money? I need to take. He's like, no, no, everything's fine. You don't need money. And then at times he remembers that it's his son. Other times he doesn't. It's just this like back and forth deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy thing, man.
Yeah. That sucks. If like yeah, if you realize it for a little bit and then i- in that situation, yeah.
Not good.
It,
Not good.
no.
All right, dude. You want to get out?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
All right, man. Let's do it.
All right. Uh,
Smash.
Mash and subscribe. And drop us a comment too.
Let us know what we should be watching because we would be down to watch something, whether it's TV show, movie, doesn't matter. And maybe we'll talk about it on here.
Yep.
Peace.
All right. Bye.